Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We have completed the invocation performed by the commentator in the form of salutations to Ishvara, Acharyas, Bhagavan Bhagavatpada in particular, and the nature of Sadguru, the blessed teacher, in the form of 4 shlokas. Prior to that, the nature of Brahma was revealed and the salutations were offered to Brahmaji onwards, all the teachers who are Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Karta. Now we begin the commentary. Guru Parameshwara Namaskara Purvakam Aduna Śaṅkaraprasādinī tīkā Yaya Parameshwaro Guruscha Shankaro Yasmādatishayam tamabhadayo vyavrittaha prasidati sa tasya kripa prasadini va tīkyate gamyate granthartho anaya sa kriyate. Guru Parameshwara Namaskara Purvakam, having offered salutations to Guru Parameshwara Bhagavan, now Aduna Śaṅkaraprasādinī tīkā kriyate. Now we commence the commentary called Śaṅkaraprasādinī. What is tīkā? So that is given at the end. Tīkyate gamyate granthartho anaya sa tīkā. That by which the meaning of the scripture, tīkyate means gamyate, becomes known, becomes revealed. So that by which the meaning of the scripture gets revealed is called a commentary. So commentator has a clear objective to reveal what is said by the author of the scripture, every word, and the words that commentator uses, he also has to explain those words, concepts which are required to clarify certain things, and also the objections that might be there and their resolutions. So all this is part of the commentary. Commentary is defined as padachhedaha padarthoktihi vigraho vakya yojana akshepasya samadhanam vyakhyanam panchalakshanam Vyakhyanam or commentary has these 5 indicators. One is padacheda, you have to break the words. Padartha ukti, you have to explain each padartha, the meaning of each word. Vigraha, so you have to give the samasa vigraha, etc. How to split the words. Vakya yojana, then we have to do the anvaya, how the sentence is formed, which word goes with which word. Akshepa means objections and their resolutions, samadhanam. All these 5 have to be there in a commentary. Then it will be called a commentary. So this Śaṅkaraprasādinī commentary, which has all these. Now who is Shankara and what is Prasādinī? Shankara is Parameshwar also, Bhagavan Shiva's name, and Guru also, Bhagavatpada. Guru himself is Shankara Rupa. So Parameshwaro Guruscha Shankaro Prasidati. Anvaya you have to do this way. Parameshwaro Guruscha Shankaro Prasidati. Yaya Sa Tasya Kripa Prasadini. Shankarasya Kripa Prasadini. Bhagavan's Kripa Prasad, his grace, his blessings are there in the form of this commentary. Who is Shankara? So it is said, Yasmad Atishayam Tamabadayo Vyavrittaha. Yasmad, from whom? Atishayam alabdva. Not finding anything greater than that, the tamabadayo, tamap, etc., pratyas, vyavrittaha, they return. So you have to understand, this is like a beautiful way of praising the teacher. What is the praise of the teacher? The student considers teacher as the best. Superlative degree he uses for the teacher. So somebody says, there might be better teachers than your teacher. Means then Bhagavan Bhagavatpadacharya. So he says, there are these suffixes, pratyas, they are defining the positive and comparative superlative degrees. So comparative superlative degrees, they are revealed by tarap and tamap suffixes. So tamabadaya. These suffixes, they started looking for anyone better than my Acharya, Bhagavan Bhagavatpada, but they did not find anyone where they could say that they are better than the Bhagavatpada Acharya. So Yasmad Atishayam Alabdva, not finding anyone superior to him, the suffixes, they all returned. So there is a shloka, Alabdvatishayam Yasmat Vyavrittas Tamabadayah Gariyase Namastasmai Avidya-granthi Bhedine. Yasmad Atishayam Alabdva Vyavrittaha Tamabadayah. That itself is given here in the prose. So Acharya is so great, there is none superior to him. So in this one sentence, who is the teacher, that is explained. What is the meaning of the word Shankara? And how great he is praised. What is the meaning of the word Prasādinī? What is the meaning of the word tīkā? All of them are explained in this Śaṅkaraprasādinī tīkā. And it is commenced now, having offered salutations to Bhagavan, Ishvara, Shiva and Guru Parampara. All of them have been offered salutations. So this is the tradition that when we begin anything, we have to perform invocation in the form of offering salutations to Acharyas and Bhagavan. What is the purpose of that? That is said in the next set of lines. We will read. Prārīpsitasya granthasya nirvigna parisamaptyartham paripanthi durita parampara nivaranaya शिष्योपशिष्य द्वारा प्रचय प्रचाराय परदेवता तत्वानुस्मरण पूर्वकम तन्नमस्कार पूर्वकंच शिष्यानुष्ठान लक्षणम शिष्टाचार प्रमाणकम गुरु प्रसाद लभ्य सर्व-वेदांत सिद्धांत-सार-संग्रहस्य मंगलाचरणम ग्रंथतो निबध्नाति अखंडानंदसंबोध इति. Prārīpsitasya granthasya grantha, this text which is desired to be completed. How it should happen? Nirvigna, without any obstacles, it should be completed. Nirvigna parisamaptyartham. So prārīpsita means prarabdhum ipsita, that which is desired to be taken up, and it should be completed without obstacles. But there will be obstacles, because shreyansi bahu vignani, anything that we take up will have obstacles. So it is said, paripanthi durita parampara nivaranaya. Paripanthi, those who are the obstructors of the completion of the text, which are in the form of some papa karma. For those who are writing the commentary, papa karma can obstruct the work, or other pratibandhas can come, health related, etc. And those who are studying, for them also so many obstacles could be there in the form of different papa karma, their phalam, etc. So paripanthi durita, the obstacles which are in the form of papa, or papa in the form of obstacles, their parampara nivaranaya, one after the other can come to eliminate them. One, this is one objective. Second, shishyopa-shishya dvara prachaya pracharaya, by shishya and upashishya, their disciples and further disciples, the grantha has to reach out to the right seekers, and they should preserve this text for their study and for later generations. So prachaya pracharaya, collecting it means gaining the knowledge and teaching. Paradevata tattvanusmarana purvakam tan namaskara purvakancha. Paradevata means Paramatma, Ishvara, who is none other than the absolute reality, Tattva. Tasya anusmarana purvakam. Invocation means remembering Bhagavan, not chanting shloka. Recitation of shloka is indicator of remembering Paramatma. Where is that Paramatma? Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishta, the one who is within the hearts of all. paradevata tattva anusmarana purvakam tan namaskara purvakam cha, and also offering salutations. So remembering and offering obeisance. Shishyanusthana lakshanam. Shishyasya anusthana lakshanam. Shishya has to do this Maṅgalācaraṇam. It is a tradition that the salutations are offered by the students. Students will learn from teacher. So if teacher continues to follow the traditions, students will also follow. That is called Shishtachara. Shishya Anusthana Lakshanam Shishta Achara Pramanakam. Somebody will ask, what is the pramana in this fact that invocation has to be performed before the beginning of a text? So it is said, Shishtachar is pramana. Shishtacharo pramanam yasmin Maṅgalācaraṇe. Tan Maṅgalācaraṇam Shishtachara pramanakam. The conduct of great teachers in the lineage, how they all have performed Maṅgalācaraṇam, so should be done by their disciples, the followers. And the teaching which is to be preserved and spread, that does not mean that you catch anyone and start teaching. But when the right person comes with a desire for liberation, then this knowledge should be distributed, number one. And the knowledge, the teaching, imparting the teaching, if there is a formal Guru-Shishya relationship, then formally the entire text should be studied along with the commentary and whatever else is required for the explanation. If a person does not have everything as a formal Guru-Shishya relationship and is not available for that much teaching, whatever is the problem that that person expects or experiences in his life, that should be addressed with the appropriate teaching from the scripture. So the scripture will be revealing what is the nature of jiva, what kind of problems jiva experiences, what are the sadhanas for jiva, what is his fundamental problem, which is ignorance. Then what is the nature of Ishvara? What is his essential nature? What is the relationship between Jiva and Ishvara? What is the nature of Jagat? All these will be addressed in the scripture. Not that I have this particular problem in life, how I should fix it. That will not be discussed. All problems are problems only. And you have to find a solution which will give solution to all problems. We'll discuss that in a while. So, Shishtachara Pramanakam. This Shishtachara, the proper traditional way of performing the invocation. Guru Prasadalabhya Sarva-Vedānta-Siddhānta-Sāra-Saṅgraha. So the text, which is composed by Bhagavān Bhāṣyakara, Acharya, Bhagavatpada, who received it from his teacher's blessings, Guru Prasadalabhya. Guroho Prasada, Guru Prasada. Tena Labhya, Guru Prasadalabhya. Sarva-Vedānta-Siddhānta-Sāra-Saṅgrahasya Maṅgalācaraṇam granthato nibadhanati. So, remembering Guru, remembering Bhagavan is Maṅgalācaraṇam, is the right conduct, auspicious beginning. But it is also composed in the text so that the Shishyas understand the importance of the invocation. Not only that, along with the invocation, Anubandha is also given. So we will see the importance of all of them. So Granthato Nibadhanati. Now, Nibadhanati kaha? Who is doing this invocation now? This invocation is by the composer of the text, Acharya himself. Earlier, the invocation was by the commentator. This is the tradition. First, you go through the invocation of the commentator. Then you come to the main text. Then in the main text, whatever is the invocation, that also you study. So, we see the Maṅgalācaraṇam, that is the first stanza. So, when we recite, we remember the Acharya, and Acharya remembers his Guru and Bhagavan. Akhaṇḍānandasambodhaḥ vandanādiyasya jāyate Govindaṃ tamam vande Cidānandatanuṃ gurum. Yasya vandanād Akhaṇḍānandasambodhaḥ jāyate tam Govindaṃ Cidānandatanuṃ gurum aham vande. This is the Anvaya. We will try to do this kind of, we will keep this format with every stanza, the Anvaya of the shloka, the meaning, and then we will enter into the commentary. By offering salutations to whom? Yasya vandanāt Akhaṇḍānandasambodhaḥ jāyate. Akhanda is only Brahma. That which is Akhanda and that which is Ananda Swarupa. Akhaṇḍānanda is Brahma. So I offer salutations to that teacher, preceptor, who is Akhaṇḍānanda Sambodhaḥ. Samyak Bodhaḥ Sambodhaḥ, whose clear knowledge takes place. Yasya vandanāt jāyate tam aham tam Govindaṃ, to that Govinda, Acharya's Guru's name, Govinda Bhagavatpadacharya, who is Cidānandatanuṃ. Cidananda is his Swarupa. Tanu means literally body, but that is his form. Gurum, that Acharya, to whom I offer salutations, says Bhagavān Bhāṣyakara, offering salutations to his Guru. Cidānandatanuṃ gurum aham vande. Guru Shabda is referred to the one who removes the darkness. Gukara Shabda refers to Andhakara. Rukara is the obstructor or remover of darkness. So Guru means the one who removes ignorance and then does not allow that ignorance to be back also, in the form of some erroneous notions, etc. So Guru has to take care of removing all those. That is Guru. Acharya's Guru's name was Govindaṃ Bhagavatpadacharya. So that is indicated here. And by Govindaṃ is Ishta Devata. It is said Bhagavān Bhāṣyakar's Ishta Devata was Bhagavan Shri Krishna. So in many texts you see invocation has Govindaṃ, Harim, Narayanam, such words also. So offering salutations to Guru itself is a big punya. See the commentary now. Akhaṇḍo Deshakala Vastu Paricheda Shunyascha Anando Nirvishesha Anandascha Akhaṇḍānandasambodhaḥ. Akhaṇḍānanda, Akhanda means Deshakala Vastu Paricheda Shunya Ananda, that which is not obstructed by space, time, objects, etc. So space, time, objects do not obstruct this bliss, such Ananda, otherwise known as Nirvishesha Ananda. Nirvishesha Anandascha Akhaṇḍānanda. That is, Nirvishesha Ananda is Nirvishesha, is called Akhaṇḍānanda. Nirvishesha means this Ananda is not coming from some object. If the Ananda was coming from some object, then it would be obstructed by something or the other. Because it is limited. When you change the desha or kala or vastu, it would change. But not so with this Ananda of the self, bliss of the self. Akhaṇḍānanda, tasya sambodhaḥ, samyak jnanam. Sambodha means samyak jnanam. Akhaṇḍānandasambodhaḥ. Pratyak chaitanya abhinnaḥ, that which is not different from Pratyagatma, the inner self. Pratyak chaitanya abhinna. Yasya vandanat prahva prashraya sevanat. By offering salutations to whom? Prahva prashraya sevanat. Prahva prashraya sevanam means surrendering and offering salutations. Serving. Prahva means offering salutations by surrendering. Prashraya means taking support of teacher, being ashrita there. Sevanam means serving. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya ityadi smritibhyo. In Bhagavad Gita it is said, you have to do pranipata to Acharya, you have to do seva, and then you have to ask appropriate questions related to Atma, Anatma, etc. Ityadi smritibhyo. And yasya deve para bhaktihi yatha deve tatha gurau tasyete kathita hyarthaha prakashante mahatmanaha. Ityadi shrutibhyascha, by these shrutis also, This is Shweta Shruti, which says the one who has parabhakti to Devata, Paramatma. And as the devotion to Paramatma, so is to Guru also. Yatha deve tatha gurau. Then to that teacher, tasya ete kathita hi arthaha prakashante tasya mahatmana. To that Mahatma, the meaning of the scriptures, they become clear. Means what is revealed in Upanishads become clear to such students who have great devotion to Bhagavan and great devotion to teacher also. Ityadi shrutibhyascha jayate udbuddhyate tan Cidānandatanuṃ Cidananda eva tanu rupam yasya saha Cidānandatanuṃ Gurum Govindaṃ. Cidānanda is his embodiment. So the Shishya may look at Guru as one has physical form. But Shishya also should know that that is not his real nature of the teacher. The real nature is his Chaitanya Rupa, Ananda Rupa, Satchid Ananda. And teacher himself also knows that I am not the physical form, I am only happiness, consciousness, bliss, Chidananda Rupa. Not only he just recites Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham, he actually knows. What does that mean? He is Ananda Swarupa, and that is, he means the Guru. And that Guru is Gurum Govindaṃ. Govindaṃ Gobhir Vedanta Vakyaihi eva vidyate labhyate iti Govindaḥ. Go means cow also, but here go means Vedanta, Shruti. So by Vedanta Vakya, Shruti Vakya, the one who becomes known only by the scriptural statements is called Govindaḥ. Tam Govindaṃ aham vande. To that Govinda I offer salutations. Namaskaromi. Namaskaromi. Earlier also there was one word on the previous page. Namaskara-purvakam. So there is a sutra because of which the sakara comes and doesn't become visarga. Otherwise it should be namaha karomi. But it is namaskaromi. Namaspurasor gatyoho. This is the sutra. Gatyarthaka sanya, when the kri dhatu etc. gets, then namaspuras, the shabda sakara is retained. Now some vishaya and prayojanam, they are indirectly indicated by this invocation shloka that is given. Akhaṇḍānandasambodhaḥ iti padena tvaṃ pada lakshyartha uchyate. By this Akhaṇḍānandasambodhaḥ pada, tvaṃ pada lakshyartha is given. And Govindaṃ Cidānandatanuṃ, by these two words, tat pada lakshyartha, which is Brahma, uchyate. So the objective of the Vedanta is to reveal Tattvamasi Mahavakya to the student. So that becomes the Vishaya. Subject matter of Vedanta is Tattvamasi Mahavakya. In that there is Tvaṃpada and Tatpada. So here it is given by the word Akhaṇḍānandasambodhaḥ. Tvaṃpada lakshyartha is revealed. What is the implied meaning of the word tvaṃ? And by the Govindaṃ Cidānandatanuṃ, tatpada lakshyartha is given. what is revealed by scriptures, and that Chaitanya Ananda Swarupa is Brahma Swarupa. And Akhaṇḍānandasambodhaḥ is tvaṃ pada lakshyartha. So in this way, tvaṃ pada and tat pada both are one. When lakshyartha is concerned, that is indicated. Yasya guroho prasadena aham brahmasmiti bodho jayate tan namaskaromi ityarthaha. By whose Guru Prasada, whose blessings, Aham Brahmasmi, knowledge takes place, Jnanam takes place, Bodho Jayate. Tam Gurum Namaskaromi. To that teacher I offer salutations. Akhaṇḍānandasambodhaḥ. There is another part. First reading we saw Akhaṇḍānandasambodhaḥ. If the reading is Akhaṇḍānandasambodhaḥ, then in that iti pathe Akhaṇḍānandasya sandōha prachuranubhavo jayata iti. Then Akhaṇḍānandasya sandōha. Sandōha means prachura anubhava. That bliss is so much not contained within. It is full, all-encompassing. So these are different words, okay? Dhatu here is duha prapurane, that which fills the whole thing, like how it is said in Gita, yavanartha udapane sarvatas samplutodake tavan sarveshu vedeshu brahmanasya vijanataha. So, if there is water everywhere, and a person who seeks some small amount of water, where should he go? Water is everywhere. Like that, the one who has discovered Ananda everywhere and within himself, he would not go for any other happiness from the objects. No pleasure is needed. Prachuranubhavo jayata iti. Now, the objective is given here. Asya granthasya Vedanta Shastra Prakarana Rupatvat Shastraika Desha Sambadhattvadi Lakshanatvacha Anubandha Chatushtaya Pradarshanapi Mangalam Karoti. This grantha, Asya Granthasya Vedanta Shastra Prakarana Rupatvat. This text is a Prakarana Grantha of Vedanta Shastra. What is Prakaranam, etc. will be explained. Vedanta Shastra, Vedanta is a Shastra. This Grantha is Prakarana. So one is Shastra, another is Prakaranam. Shastra, Vedanta Shastrasya Prakaranam, Vedanta Shastra Prakarana Rupatvat Shastraika Desha Sambadhattvadi Lakshanatvacha. It has these lakshanas, Shastraika Desha Sambadham. And therefore, Anubandha Chatushtaya Pradarshanenapi Mangalam Karoti. By showing the Anubandha Chatushtaya, Acharya does Maṅgalācaraṇam. So, Anubandha Chatushtaya also has to be shown in invocation. So, in this sentence, there are three words: Shastra, Prakarana, Anubandha Chatushtaya. What is Shastram, what is Prakaranam, what is Anubandha Chatushtaya? All of them are shown. By that, Maṅgalācaraṇam is being offered. Yatha, and a shloka is given. So, all of these points, ideas, we will take up in the following session. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः।